death. On this day, unions across America get together, and we're just rallying for the rights of all people, not just union people, everybody.
Union across the nation is about protecting teachers' rights and collective bargaining.
And on your note, you said that the rally is somewhat about the Koch brothers, and how is this rally about the Koch brothers?
We're fed up, we'll take it no more. We're fed up, we'll take it no more. We're fed up, we'll take it.
Can you tell me why you guys are here today protesting?
I'm inclined to talk about that. You need to talk to somebody in charge.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us why you're here today?
I'm not the person to talk to. The folks up front.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me why you're here today?
Talk to somebody else.
I'm from Canada originally.
Okay.
But no, we're on a class and they bring us up to check this out, just teaching us about lobbying and stuff like that.
So you're here on a class, is that what it is?
Yes.
And how many people are here with that class?
I think right here today there's 19 or 20 of us.
Okay. And what school are you from?
No, it's the IAM.
Okay.
The Machinists Training Center at Placid Harbor.
And you guys just came to, did you have any idea what the rally was when you came here today?
I didn't know because, like I say, I'm Canadian, so but they filled me in what it was all about.
So they give you a sign and everything?
Oh yeah, the sign and all the written work. It's
okay.
My first time here and it's neat. I love it.
I realized some of the, they gave out a little media paper here.
Yes.
And it's a march on the Koch industries. What exactly is that all about?
Well, these are the combined efforts of unions to show that our displeasure with what went on in Wisconsin. That's not fair. That's not fair. One individual that had the unions to help him get in office. Now he wants to protest the unions' affiliations and stuff that he made. We didn't make those. He made that.
Are you talking about the Koch brothers?
No, this I'm talking about the unions in general.
Okay.
And they're supporting the collective bargaining efforts. And this Koch brothers is involved in that.
And I got this media alert, and it said it's a march on the Koch industries. What is that about?
Basically, these guys funded a lot of things like Scott Walker's candidacy, a lot of rallies in D.C. They're bankrolling. They own Brawny Paper Towels and a whole lot of other huge conglomerates, and they're basically buying our democracy, and I don't like it.
They give out this media alert, and it says it's a march on the Koch industries. And what is that about?
I don't know. That's not why I came here.
I got this the media release here, media alert. It said that it's a march on the Koch industries. What exactly is that all about? The media alert says here this is called the March on the Koch industries. And what is that about?
It's the Koch brothers, who are multi-billionaires who finance the thing that's going on in Wisconsin.
Okay.
That's what Koch is about.
Well, the reason why I'm here is because we're protesting the Koch brothers, who have given, millions and millions of dollars in very covert ways to, basically circumvent the law or use the law in their favor to support anti-worker candidates that are out there that are causing massive problems for the middle class. So that's why I'm here.
They gave out this media alert thing, and they said it was a march on the Koch industries. And what does that have to do with the rally itself?
I think the March of the Koch industries is indicative of very wealthy people who are using their money to try to skew the priorities of this country.
And how are they doing that?
They're investing their money in conservative organizations that are trying to get people riled up to think that the problem in this country is workers getting decent pay and decent pensions instead of corporations not paying their fair share of taxes.
And what about the critics who say that on the left there's George Soros, who does essentially the same thing and who funds, if not more, than the Kochs do?
Well, I think actually the best thing for us to do is to build up grassroots organizations that don't depend on funding from any big sugar daddy, that really social movements throughout history have been strongest when they stand on their own 2 feet.
So should they deny funding altogether? Should the left deny funding from Soros? Should the right deny from the Koch?
I wouldn't tell anybody how to do their own organizing. I just know how I do my own organizing, which is we don't depend on anybody, and it's all grassroots and people funding their their own ways to come to rallies, and I think it's important to be social movements that are really based in workers' communities, based in poor communities that are supporting people who are really suffering. And I think the Koch Industries is probably supporting a lot of the things that are turning this country towards big money interests, corporate interests, instead of the interests of plain old working class people.
And why do you think somebody like Soros, for example, is demonized so much by people like Glenn Beck?
Why was he bad?
Why do you think he's demonized so much? Do you think it's over-exaggerated? Some of the things that, like...
I think everything Glenn Beck says is exaggerated.
This is just a demonstration of support, remembering the struggle of Martin Luther King and workers throughout the country. Martin Luther King died fighting for the sanitation workers in Memphis to get a collective bargaining agreement. And then also to demonstrate against the Koch brothers, funders of the far right wing.
And you said the last video you're on, what video was that? Were you, I mean, this is kind of random, but were you that guy who hit the camera out of that girl's hand?
Beautiful isn't the way you handle freedom.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Personal property?
Is that what you do, son? Are you taping me? Yeah, we are taping you. You're at a public event.
What about these people?
Is that what you do, son? Is that what you do?
No, I hit the phone.
You just hit a girl.
Are you a thug?
I hit the phone.
That's assault. That's assault.
But I never did.
Was that you?
They mischaracterized me.
What exactly happened in this situation?
I'd rather not discuss that while I'm being...
Was that you?
I'd rather not discuss that while I'm being on camera.
Brothers trying to finance the right wings destroying workers' rights across the country.
And I realized you guys were there. Was that a workers' rights rally down there, and now it's a Koch brothers rally?
This is a workers' rights rally to protect and stand with the workers of America against those who want to take away workers' rights.
We are not going to stand by idly, or we're not going to sit still and let them take away our rights. We're going upstairs and demand our rights. Hey, Brooke, don't you know you don't get to run the show? Hey, Brooke, don't you know you don't get to run the show? Hey, Brooke, don't you know you don't get to run the show?
Koch brothers are in this building. Their headquarters are in this building, and they are billionaires. They're the third largest company in this country making money, and they are supporting the right-wing attack on working people. So we want to send them a message to put their money to good use and not bad use, which is destroying people's rights. That's why we're here.
This is the offices of the Koch brothers, and I don't know if you're familiar with who the Koch brothers are.
I know vaguely.
Okay, yeah, well they own several multinational corporations, and they're more concerned with profit than people. They want to maximize their profit while stripping away as much as they possibly can from their workers. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that corporations should care more about money than they do about the people who earn them that money. So that's one of the reasons I'm out here today.
Their involvement in backing the big business, not only big business, but also the politicians that are bringing this attack on workers. They're financing it. That's the short of it. They're financing it, and we're tired of it. So we're going to bring it to the root. This is the root cause. That's what we're going after.
We are one! 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 We are one!
I'm in one of those states where collective bargaining for public
servants is in great danger of being stripped away. And we're here specifically because the Koch brothers and people like them who have been given a great deal more power since the Citizens United decision in the Supreme Court seem to be running things in terms of politics in this country, and it's our feeling that it ought to be the people running things in terms of politics in this country, and we need to take it back.
Tell them that.
Minnesota.
This is where this guy's headquarters is, Koch.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about them? What in particular are you protesting?
Koch brothers give money to the
made the governor of Wisconsin, so they get rid of the bargaining rights for the people in the public union.
There's a war on workers in this country. There's an effort to destroy the middle class. And those of us that are in the middle class have to wake up and fight back. People like the Koch brothers are trying to buy state legislatures, buy the federal government, and their main purpose is to try to get more power and more money for themselves and less for the middle class. We've got to fight back. We've got to fight back. It's about the American dream. If we're not fighting for the American dream, it's going to be stolen from us.
Well, Koch is the guy that's pushing the governor of Wisconsin to get rid of collective bargaining. That sent a message all over the country, and right now we have thousands of demonstrations all over the country to say no to the governor of Wisconsin, no to them taking away our collective bargaining rights.
100,000 people came of every imaginable walk of life.
So you just came up...
Baby, we're visiting our daughter.
Oh,
so we came to protest in solidarity. Yeah, exactly. But those protests were just inspirational.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to say there was a lot of
uplifting.
out-of-state people, but
no,
it was all homegrown teachers and laborers.
Little children and nurses and farmers and grandmas.
Is anybody being bussed in? Because I know like a lot of times.
No, only the Tea Party bussed in people. David Koch paid to bus in Tea Party people for a counter rally. It was hundreds of people. We had tens of thousands all the time.
There are at least 100,000 people there on the biggest weekend.
I'm here not just for me. I'm here for all workers. I'm a union. I'm proud to be union. I'm for my children, my grandchildren. We are not the problem, federal workers. We are not the problem. It's not going to solve the deficit by taking the federal workers' jobs and freezing our pay and not giving us our benefits. We are not the problem. So freezing our benefits, we need to put a face on America federal workers. I'm with Social Security, you have VA nurses, you have prison guards. Do you really want to have fewer meat inspectors and vegetable workers? These are federal workers who work hard. We need our money. If Congress were so concerned about balancing the budget, why are they exempt from their pay being salary? And their staffers. So I'm here today to honor Dr. King's dream because he started back in '68. I'm here for me, my family, my children, for all workers.
And what about the Koch brothers?
Well,
the Koch brothers want to take collective bargaining away. That's a big, big problem.
Right?
Do you know why they want to do that?
So they can make more money. They're greedy. So they can make more money and greedy. If they can stop collective bargaining, okay, let's say it this way. Union brothers and sisters fought, died, and sacrificed for us to have that right. So if they can get rid of collective bargaining, that means instead of if you are now being paid, that your union feels that you should be paid $20 an hour. If there's no collective bargaining, they can say, oh, you only earn $5 an hour. If there's no collective bargaining, you don't have any rights. If there's
that
no
would be below minimum wage.
Well, they didn't want. Do you know your Congress? They can say whatever. No, say $10. They didn't want to raise it to $10 an hour. You know. So collective bargaining is important. People died for that right, and we need to have that right.